Hello. Alright guys, welcome to tonight's show, the first episode of the Clubhouse. First things first, before I get into everything, I just want to apologize for not streaming Fortnite for 3 weeks. I don't like the season. So, because I don't like the season, well, the Star Wars season, that's why I didn't stream it, to be honest. But it's a whole new season, so once the stream gets done, it's going to be an update. I'm actually going to be talking, and we're going to be getting into a little bit of things. So before we get into everything we need to get into today, because it's going to be a special episode of the Clubhouse, I'm just going to make sure I set up some things. I know I said I wasn't going to do another broadcast. The only reason why another broadcast is being done is because Judgment Day wanted it. So we're going to do it. So hold up real quick. Let's get on into the Clubhouse and then let's get this started. Alright, guys. Alright guys, I'm here. Can y'all hear me? Alright, let me know if y'all can hear yourselves on the stream properly. So that would be good because I need to make sure that I adjust the sound and everything. So that way, y'all can hear yourselves properly. Alright, so let me open up the live real quick. Alright. Okay. So one thing that's not going to happen on this stream is that I'm not going to time anybody out. So if anybody wants to talk or they have anything to say in the stream about what we're going ahead and saying, you can go ahead. I don't time people out. I don't care if it's a real account. I don't care if it's a fake account. I don't really care. Let me comment from my other profile real quick, see if everything is Gucci to go. So yeah, everybody is welcome to talk, whether they're on our side, not on our side. I don't really care. Right. Alright, yeah, take your time. Alright, so anyways, I know the stream is going to be responded to, honestly. I know the stream, okay, good, comment section is working. I know the stream is going to be responded to, obviously. I'm going to just say to anybody who responds to the stream, for the love of God, even if it's like Wendy, which we know you will respond to it, can you please not stop and pause like every 2 fucking seconds? That's all I just have to fucking say, because that shit is just really retarded when you sat your ass up there and you stopped and paused and you ended up being on the stream for a whole fucking 6 hours. It's just a waste of fucking everybody's time. So I'm gonna just give you that viewer's discretion. But anyways, tonight we are in the Clubhouse. As I said, nobody's banned from talking their shit or saying what they need to say. We got the Judgment Day here again because we come in a group. We don't come by ourselves like other losers. But anyways, so guys, now that we're here, Wendy made a stream the other day. So who wants to go on and talk first? Oh, let me stretch. Anyone of y'all who wants to talk first, just let me know.
I'll go ahead and get what I got to say out of the way.
Okay, so yeah, Tribal is gonna end up talking first, which is funny, because one thing I just want to say is, I told you so. That's all I have to say. So Tribal, you can go ahead, you can talk.
I was gonna start from the beginning, bro. So when all the stuff happened between me and E2K in the group, I left the community chat, and I was fixing to go to the Mama Roberts community. So one day, I think Blake said, "Can I talk to you?" Some shit like that. He said, join PC, like PC and PC.
Yeah.
And I already knew what it was, so I joined, and he was telling me what was going on in the community chat, like with RT, with you. I don't know why I'm saying your name third person in the group.
Yeah.
And I didn't give a shit really, like at all. I didn't give a shit. I just said, because I didn't care. I didn't care for at the time. I didn't care for neither group at the time. I didn't give a fuck because this is not my business anymore. But so then he was telling me about me joining the not NST. Okay, give me a second. He was talking to me about joining the NK again. So here's the catch: when I didn't want to join at all, I got forced. I didn't want to join no fucking clan, and I was still like before I left the community chat, I was still a burn, bro. I'm not gonna join the clan for a long time.
Yeah.
And I told him Judgment is still my family, even though we didn't see eye to eye at that time. So and so I was telling him like I didn't really want to join or something. And he kept like, how blatant, how he's fucking nasty. He's like he's trying to force you to do something and you don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
And he kept like nagging and saying like, if you join ENK, you gotta build your trust and this and that, yada yada yada, the yaff and shit.
Yeah.
I just said fuck it. So me not knowing.
Hey, Carlos.
Not knowing, I got invited to the NXT chat.
What is that? The NK NXT chat?
Yeah, I got invited to the NK NXT chat.
Yeah.
And to me, that just spit from my ass. If you can fucking recruit me, bro, I don't care how loyal or unloyal I am, bro. Don't put me in the NXT, bro. That's really disrespectful as shit. Yeah, I'm gonna realize, I'm gonna tell her how it is, or if I'm right or wrong. Don't put me in that shit, bro. And then it's like you have been trusting this nigga for years, and somehow you cool with this nigga, and he's in the main chat. You got niggas like Roman, you're a desperate man, bro. You had me numerous times. I did the same fucking shit. I stabbed you right in the fucking back, from the front and the back.
That is true.
You're a desperate old fucking man. Like you need some mental fucking help. Like you honestly need some help. I'm so fed up with this shit, bro. Like. And then yesterday, you was saying about, I could have set you up when I had a chance. No, you didn't. No, you couldn't, nigga. I'm not like these dumbass niggas in the community. I'm for the team with Blake. I'm cool with him now. No, because I know how you are. You never liked me since 2K20, bro. Even though we was on good terms at the time, you never liked me. You think I would trust you to tag up with you? I'm not stupid, nigga. I might be black, but I'm not stupid. I'm not fucking retarded. Like, come on now. Why would I tag with you, bro? Like, give me a reason, Blake.
Basicness.
But, and then on top of that, you was talking about how Judgment Day forced kids, to join them. No, it's not that way. You forced Jake, you forced Ty. The only reason you fucking blackmailing Ty because you got some shit on him. And then if I was you, Ty, bro, you was practically 18. I don't know what age you is, Ty, but you're basically an adult. And you need to step up. Do like how Jay Uso did Roman Reigns. You need to step up, bro. Stop letting that nigga gaslight you and manipulate you, bro. So that shit's not cool at all, Ty. And I hope you seeing this, Ty, bro. Like, I honestly hope you seeing this shit. That shit's not cool at all. Like, y'all treat this nigga Blake as some fucking god or some tyrant, bro. This nigga's a fucking mental retard, bro. Like, I mean, I'm just so fed up with this shit. I'm tired of this nigga. Like, I'm honestly tired of this nigga, bro. I'm tired of this nigga. He was talking about me raging on the fucking stream yesterday. I wasn't raging. I was trolling you the whole time. You need to know the difference between raging and trolling. And you say you're gonna call my grandma. You think my grandma was good for shit? Man, she was giving shit about you calling her, bro.
And there's one thing I want to say about that.
What's she gonna do?
There's one thing I want to say about the things you said, because first and foremost, two of Wendy's favorite people are going to talk here in the next moment. But one thing I do want to say is, Wendy, boy, can you stop telling people I posed as a cop? Like, please stop it. Like, I understand you suffer from dementia, but it's like you tell people things on your stream that I have never done. It's like you pull shit out of your ass When calls were made, no voices were disguised and nobody posed as nothing. And you weren't even there for the calls or anything that happened. So please stop saying I posed as a cop, because that's never happened. That's all I'm going to say on that. Number two, let me just say this, okay? You can't get mad if people are going to backstab you multiple times if you keep on blacklisting them or saying that they're not going to join back and you keep on letting them in. When you say that people are banned, stick to your word. When you say that they are blacklisted, keep them blacklisting, because if they end up backstabbing you again, it would only be your fault, okay? So the reason why Tribal has no respect for you is because it's of you and your ways and your actions. And after he backstabbed you in December, which was rightfully deserved, you said that he was blacklisted, but because you're so desperate to have people against E2K, when you see E2K arguing with people or when you see people falling out with him, you just want to so desperately recruit those people. We're not retarded, and you recruited the wrong person. You recruited Tribal, because like I said, when you try to force him to sit on that 6-hour live when he fed you bullshit, when we all knew what he was going to do, which was backstab you again and make you look like a clown, right? You had him on this live like saying all of these things. And one key thing that you didn't realize and that you didn't notice was I told you, and I said to you, boy, I said this. I said Tribal is going to be right back here. That's exactly what I said, and I said no cookies were crumbling, and I meant what I said, right? But because you're so desperate and because you don't like me, and there's certain people out there who don't like me, they don't want to listen when I speak the truth to them, right? So you sat your ass up there and you were doing this stream with Tribal, and you were so self-centered, you didn't even notice he told you he would be right back and he never came back. Like nobody, he didn't want to, like he didn't want to hear your mouth. So like that should have been a sign right there, Wendy, that like he was going to backstab you and come back. He just wanted to collect information from the group. So the joke is on you, sweetie. Like the joke is on you. But anyways, moving right along, we have your favorite person that you claim that you're gonna get locked up. Shane, you're gonna get locked up.
Oh, am I? Let's fucking see it.
We're talking about an old man with no teeth, Rico, who is obsessed with our group, the Judgment Day. So we're just on here just getting a couple of things straight on behalf of our group, and then next week I will resume back to streaming Fortnite. So yes, that's what we're talking about today. Yeah, so apparently you're going to jail.
Well, I hate to tell him something else, but I've already confirmed that there's no pending lawsuits, there's no fucking proceedings at all against my name. So, I mean, there's a thing called free will to go down to the station and get your own information. Blake.
Yeah. So,
oh, wait, Blake, that's right. You have to take a bus everywhere. I can drive my own car. You fucking pedophile motherfucker.
You know what's so funny? Luna, can I say you know what's so funny? The fact that Wendy don't know that these things can happen. Like the fact that he's talking about how reports are filed, not knowing that people can just go down to the police station and see if they have any type of warrants or anything. And I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, here's the thing, and this goes back to Tribal's point about the whole situation. It's like, you keep letting people back in who backstab you. Let's talk about when Shane left you for Enigma, okay? You say that RTA is dumb, Wendy. I'm not as dumb as you may think, all right? Because if I was, you wouldn't be having so much trouble right now. But anyways, I digress. The same word you used, right? See, the thing is, when Shane backstabbed your ass the first time and left you for Enigma, that's somebody who just really didn't want to be there. Because if somebody really wants to be around you, Wendy, they're not going to backstab you, right? And after that happened, you let him back in. And the only reason why he came back to you, because you swear to God he's going to come back to you this time around, is because he didn't have the right group of friends and he didn't have the right group of people. But the thing is, now he does, right? And then he did it again, and he made you look like a clown. So Shane and Tribal have backstabbed you multiple times, but the desperation in you keeps on bringing people back to allow them to do the same thing again. So, like, literally, it's only your fault. And I mean, realistically, when you look on Daddy Dom's channel, E2K's channel, they were recording you from 18. So it's like you sit your behind up there and you try to blame me for certain shit that's happening. But realistically, before I even spoke to Shane, or before me and Shane ever became friends, before the Judgment Day thing all happened, sweetie, they was been recording you. They was been recording you. That 2v2 that they whooped your ass in, which Shane pinned you in, he recorded that on you way before I was even in the picture. So this is proof in the pudding when I say that majority of your own members didn't even like you, because prior to me and Luna even being a part of the old NK and now the new NK Judgment Day, they were already recording your ass, getting ready to ruin your retirement since day one. So I mean, I don't understand, Luna. How am I getting the blame? I'm confused by that, how I'm getting the blame. But one thing that
the fact that Wendy over there is so fixated on you for some odd reason.
For some odd reason.
Wendy just can't come to terms that people just don't like them. And the sheer fact that they're deciding to not put up with his bullshit anymore. They're just like, no, we're not gonna deal with it, and then fucking come and then go over to wherever they want to be, whether it's here or somewhere else, and that's just it.
That's it.
Like, Wendy's just so fucking fixated on you, and you're supposedly supposed to be a mastermind, when the clear signs are there that you're just not liked by them.
Exactly.
They don't respect you or anything.
They don't like you, Wendy. And there's just one thing I want to clarify for you, Wendy, because I'm over here about to get my Coke out of the refrigerator. One thing I want to clarify for you is this, and I've told you this time and time again, and I don't know, I know that narcissists like you like to live in the past or whatever the case may be, but you have to understand that, like, Shane is not the same person that you met when he was younger. This is like a grown man in his late 20s, and I'm telling you, this is coming out of my mouth. I'm telling you, and he will confirm this, and I'm not looking to get any type of reaction out of you. I don't care if it bothers you, it don't bother you. It really doesn't matter to me. All I'm going to tell you is that Shane is not coming back to you. He's not going to message you. He's not going to say sorry. It's not going to happen. By you sitting behind up there saying on those lives, oh, Shane, and when I start up, don't say sorry. And this, it's not going to happen. He's not coming back. When he left, he made sure that he did what he needed to do, and he left for good. So that's all I'm going to tell you. And he can confirm he is not coming back. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you say. He is never coming back. That's a chapter that is closed. He's never coming back. But Wendy, I have a little surprise for you, because it's ironic that you claim that you hush people up in VCs and that people are mutes. But yeah, you haven't been talking because of the fact that you know all what's going on. But before we talk about what you think is going on, right, because we know that that's a scare tactic, we have your best friend on the live stream, the one who you love talking about the most, the one who you love talking about on your Facebook, the one who you love talking about in Messenger, Discord chats, your whole group chat, which we still have spies in there, by the way. We have your bestie on the live that you really love talking about, the one who made your retirement so great. Do you know who that is? It's Daddy Dom. It's E2K. Babe, what do you have to say? What do you have to say about, you know, the retirement and the 2v2 and everything? Hi, Bone Crusher. I haven't seen you in a while, a long time.
I was listening in while I was playing my game. I couldn't bear the fact I just had to smile. Blake, let me tell you something to your stupid retarded ass that couldn't even pass middle school. I'm going to tell you the reason why people, including your own family, don't like you. You see, your own mother, Tanya, exposed you on Facebook and read it down the line. You don't fucking shower. You disrespect anybody and everybody. You don't respect authority and all these sorts of things. But let me tell you something. See, it's that bad to the fact you don't have your own family to back you up in your pathetic, barely accomplished life. And you see, it's that bad, even your own mother and your own father that looks like Leon Knight, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you, including your own grandparents, and don't give you that bullshit and say, oh, they do care about me. No, you stupid bitch, because how you treated them on Facebook, and even in, real life, they don't want to deal with you, and that's evident. And I just grew up to the fact that, it is true about what my baby just said. Yes, I have been recording, these certain matches that I played against you back in 19, once again, when you played against Jetpack. And you see, that's true to the fact because I remember this exact same incident. You, however, you're going to sit there and deny it because you're a narcissistic little bitch. But I'm antisocial. I don't care about none of that shit. But what I will do, Blake, is have my fun. I already beat your ass in a 2v2 along with Shade. And unlike anybody else, I'm actually willing to go personal with you and actually fuck with you. That's why I'm on Facebook messaging your family and friends. Showing them how you fucking suck on the game and you suck as an individual in real life.
That got his PS3 stolen twice.
Yes. Yeah, let's bring that up too. You want to talk about real life, right? Your bitch ass got knocked the fuck out twice for a PS3. They ransacked your fucking shack and they beat the shit out of you, left knots on you, and all you had to do is, oh, I had a charge for attempted murder. Nah, nigga, that's called schizophrenia. You're making that shit up in your bullshit mind. There's just something wrong with you. Trying to talk to me about there's something wrong with niggas, bro. You got schizophrenia, you got all these sorts of shits in that mind of yours. And it's evident because your ass can't even, you can't even clean your own ass. You wallow around in fucking mud and talking about people who bitched out.
And Isel, boy, I don't even know why your big lip ass is talking, because me and Luna already owned you plenty of time, so you could sit there like a good little fan in your wheelchair and listen to the live. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Wendy, the thing is that what you have to realize is that things in life change. Nothing remains the same forever. Certain things are meant to last forever, and certain things don't. And the NK Judgment Day is like the gift that keeps on giving. We just keep on giving gifts. Every time you think that you have us backed up into a corner, we come out with something else. We surprise you with something else. And we're just like the gift that keeps on giving. And this group is your nightmare, to be honest with you. And you really, really, really thought, because you sat your behind up there on that stream saying, oh, Ty left, now it's tribal, now this person left this. No, we're all still here, fully united. Tribal, I'm gonna be honest with you, Wendy. Tribal never liked you, right? The only reason why Tribal went over there was for a specific purpose. E2K and Tribal are brothers, and the Judgment Day are like family. Not all the time brothers will get along or will see eye to eye, but that's what family is about. It's about rekindling and, making up and getting back together and coming together as one, something you know nothing about because you're always being backstabbed by different people, while the Judgment Day don't backstab one another. See, that's the thing. You really thought, and that's the thing. You really thought that Tribal was on your side. You really thought that. You really thought that? You sat on that stream for 6 hours trying to get information out of Tribal, and Tribal fed you what he needed to feed you, which was bullshit, in order to stay in your chat and collect the information that he needed. That's pathetic. That you even allowed that to happen. But you claim that you're so smart. You see, it doesn't matter if you knew Tribe. You see, here's the thing. What people got to realize, and I keep on telling people, hey, cheater, and I'm going to tell everybody this on the live stream, it's not about how long you knew a person. It's who treats you better. And just because you knew somebody for a long time, or just because you know Shane or Tribal for a long time, it doesn't mean you treat them better than me. And it doesn't mean that you treat them better than the Judgment Day treats them. It doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean any of that. Because you see, at the ending of the day, your own family don't even want to deal with you. So if your own family don't even want to deal, I mean, hell, it was exposed by the Judgment Day. You made arrangements to want to go see your grandfather on Facebook, and he responded to your post and he said, nope. He didn't even want to see his own grandson. So it's like, if your grandfather don't like you, why do you think we'll like you? Do you have an answer to that question? Probably not. Or probably you do. You're probably just going to make up some delusional thing up in your brain and try and flip the script. But yeah, when your own family starts to like you, then come talk to me. All right? Because I know my family likes me. And I know our family likes us. So, yeah. And as far as you owning Luna in a VC, like you said on stream, and owning Shane in the VC that night, that's not what the WWE community server said happened. Actually, they said that you got owned by them. So you really need to stop lying about all of these things. And oh, the next thing...
real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Hey, bro, remember that stream when Blake was in a stream with Jen Hawk and Jen said, oh, Tribal tried to dick ride me when I was in NK. Nigga, stop the lies. I never tried to dick ride you, bro. Everybody knows I never liked you, bro. I just had to get that out the way because I never liked the Jen Hawk. You need to stop fucking lying, bro. Like, I would say some shit about your daughter, Jen, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't wanna hurt your little fucking feelings, bro. Don't lie on me again, please don't. Cause Jen, I don't even talk to you to even fuck with you. Even RTA and E2K know this, bro. Like, I never liked you when you was in NK or not NK. I never liked you, period. So please don't mention my name again. That's all that.
Since we're on the sorry ass father, let me get my little bit out. Hold on.
Not you sitting up.
1 second.
Sit up with caution.
Really quickly. Okay, Jen Hawk. So I don't know why you're speaking on me, and I don't know why you're trying to even talk about me, bitch. Because you don't know me. You don't know me from a can of paint. And the only thing that you've known about me, bitch, is when I fucking post a snap story of me fucking hanging out in a fucking club, bitch, with my sister and her boyfriend, and that's about it. Bitch, you can't say anything in regards to me except for my skin color and my sexuality, bitch, and that's all that you can do. You don't know nothing that goes on with me in my fucking life, bitch. You should really fucking check yourself before you try to check me. Check your fucking situation with your daughter and the fact that your daughter don't want to claim you, bitch, before you go over here and try to talk about me and talk about how I'm scum, how I'm scum and I'm the bottom barrel of the fucking society, bitch. Because at the end of the day, I'm worried about my shit. Worried about yours. And maybe if you did, you wouldn't have fucking been over there fucking opening the legs of some poor girl and making that one mistake and then that shit happening over there. Now you have a problem that you need to solve, bitch. How about you solve that and so that your daughter can finally start calling you daddy again, bitch, before you fucking try to come for me. Anyways, carry on.
Alright, and you know what's so funny about that? The fact that, you know, I don't really... Damn, I'm like blown back. Crusher, long time, I know. Don't worry, the streams are coming back because GTA 6 is coming back. So, yeah, you'll be seeing me on there. You know, I never go away. You know, as far as like... I don't even like talking about this dude, Jordan. Like, I truly, really don't. But there's a reason why your daughter came to you and said she didn't want to keep your last name and wanted to switch it to her mother's. You did tell me that, to be honest. So it's like, there's just a couple of things I want. There's just a couple of things I want to say, Jordan. Yeah, his daughter, he told me that on Snapchat that his daughter kept on coming to him asking to change his last name, and he was like, no, or whatever. But he said he didn't even take the daughter seriously because he knew that the mother was the one requesting it and not the daughter. But what if the daughter actually didn't want to keep your name? Yeah, so yes, and that, so, and I'm not lying about that because he did tell me that on Snapchat. But anyway, there's just a couple of things I want to say, Jordan. Honestly, I live my life so happily. I'm not really worried about you. You'll never make me step out of character. And there's really so much I can say to you, but one thing I'm gonna say is this. It's like, you honestly, like, blow my mind with some of the things that you say and some of the things that you do, because throughout all the years of you knowing me, I don't know why you're trying to sit your behind up there and act like you know my life or my personal business. Jordan, let's call it spade for spade, kettle meet pot. When I dated you back in 2014, you didn't even know my real government name. You just knew me by my nickname. You never had my phone number. I never did anything sexual with you. I never talked to you about my personal life. And if I did, or if I showed you anything of the sort, I'm pretty sure you would have leaked it by now. All you have is either photos that people edited of me from the community, or old ass photos of me before I did my surgery, or some dumb shit like that where I posted on Twitter in 2015 about an aerophobia that I used to have that I already made public to people like Bone Crusher, who is an OG subscriber back in the day. Like, I'm cured from all of that shit. So had I not wanted people to know about certain things, I wouldn't have posted it publicly for it to be seen. So kindly please stop going around to people acting like me and you had such a personal relationship when you know nothing about me, you know nothing about my family, you don't know anything. The only thing you know is that small situation with my brother, and not even that you know about, where he got into the fight, because I never explained to you the full details, and you're running around and you're acting like you know all what went on when again you do not. That is the only piece of information, tad bit of information that you know, and I didn't even dive into detail with you. So you really need to stop running around telling Wendy how you know me so well and you know this and you know that, because I was already warned by people like Amplified and other people how you were prior to even meeting you, when your account was it's too infected. Right? So I was fully aware of your behavior and the things that you do to people. So I would be stupid to tell you about my personal life, my personal business, where I live. I mean, I would just never tell you anything like that because you're not a credible person. So please stop trying to act like you know me. And the second thing I do want to tell you is that when it comes to E2K, everything that he's saying, as much as you don't want to believe it to be true, it's coming from his own mouth. I keep telling you that. I don't need to proofread that anything that E2K does. I let my boyfriend do what the fuck he want to do and say what he want to say. You're just mad because I'm not stopping him, and that's why you're trying to blame me. But then again, who are you to really talk about who's proofreading what for other people? Because didn't you write out Wendy's description and then he copied and pasted it and then put it in a description on a fake video of Shane? Like, Wendy's so uneducated, he can't even type for himself. He has to get you to type it out, and then he has to copy and paste it and put it onto his descriptions. So the next time you want to sit your behind up there and talk about how I need to proofread for my boyfriend when I let him do and say what the fuck he wants, just make sure you check yourself before you wreck yourself, because I'm not the one acting like a CNN news reporter typing out shit for people only to have them to copy and paste for their description. So let's just make that very, very, very clear. The next thing, on behalf of Sickness, because he is in the live and he, you know, is here as well, Stop saying you're going to go to Australia or wherever it is to hurt or harm him because you can't get your way over a video game. You need to get yourself together. He's also a grown man who is not scared of you, so you're not going to do fuck all, and please stop trying to act like you're going to do fuck all because he will still continue to talk shit. So I don't know why you keep on saying all of these things and placing these scare tactics on grown-ass people like we're children. We're not children. We are adults that see right through your bullshit. Okay? So I just wanted to make that clear to you, Jordan, because I don't really have too much to say to you or about you. Yes, KZ, 1 a.m. because we are celebrating Wendy's retirement party because we ruined his retirement party. And if you didn't know, I beat Meg, and then Shane and E2K beat Frosty and Wendy, aka Blake. We call him Wendy, aka Wendy Williams, because he likes to gossip and look for news. So, yeah, if you want to, you can just ask my boyfriend to type and he could send you the link. And you can go see the 2v2. But we're just here chilling in the clubhouse, talking our shit. Oh, and by the way, guys, everybody in the Judgment Day, we all need to start clapping because guess why? The Judgment Day recently celebrated the termination of Blake Locke's channel, so he had to make a new one. So everyone, let's all applause in the live and in the chat for Blake's YouTube being gone.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh yes, let's all do a clap. Let's all do a round of applause, courtesy of the Judgment Day, because we did that. We did that. Yes, we did that. So this is the thing about Blake's termination with the new video. I mean, with his new channel and all this. Wendy, stop lying, saying we didn't terminate your channel because you don't want to come to terms that the Judgment Day is the NK Judgment Day is the new hottest faction in this community. I mean, honestly, we're the reasons why your channel is gone and you lost sleep over it. And let me debunk your lies, right? Let me debunk your lies. Yes, hand claps, I know. Let me debunk your lies. You're saying, let me tell you, Wendy, you're so much of a narcissist that you can't even admit that we ended your channel. You know what your excuse was in that community chat? Shane, what was his excuse?
He ended his own channel, apparently.
You are so narcissistic that you said that we didn't end your channel, you ended yourself. Is something wrong with you? Did we really drive you to that point for you to end yourself? Like so we made you suicide your YouTube, is what you're saying. Because either which way it looks... You said what?
That's the first time I heard it in my life.
Right, who ends themselves?
Exactly.
Oh.
He said
Oh.
He said that fucking we didn't take it out. He took himself out. That's the crazy part about it. That I find so funny. So you knew your account was even if we didn't take it out, you knew your account was going down either way. So
Right.
that means we took it out regardless.
We took it out. Oh, and KZ, can I say something? RTA is always right, because guess why? And I know you're going to laugh about this, and you can laugh all you want, but I know you hear a familiar voice in the live stream, because didn't I say Tribal would be right back here? When? I mean, honestly, when is RTA ever wrong? I mean, I did say nothing is crumbling, right? Because you see, Tribal went over there for a purpose. Tribal is my brother. He is my little brother. And honestly, he would always be loyal to me. So if anybody thought that he was really going to stay with Blake, y'all are delulu. You remember that 6-hour broadcast that he did with Bloodified? Remember that one that lasted for 6 hours? Yeah. 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 You see, that's the thing. Even KZ is confused about. You see, that's the thing. Jordan. Okay? See, even KZ knew me longer than you, and KZ now finding out that I have a brother. So if KZ knew me longer than you and there's certain shit that he still don't even know, why do you think you know it? This is my point. So here's the thing. Here's the logic to this, okay? Here's the logic. Here's the logic. E2K, Daddy Tom gave you 1 strike. That's 1. Because I know you didn't finish middle school. Y-Boss already exposed that, by the way, when it said you only went to elementary school for what, about a year?
You're C.
Yeah, you're C, right? So so the thing is that E2K Daddy Dom gave you 1 strike, and then Shane gave you another strike. Then you tried to sit your behind up there and do counters after you did a fake video on Shane, and Shane countered it back, and you sat your behind up there trying to recounter and falsify counters, and you got yourself terminated. So either which way, if it wasn't for the first 2 strikes that E2K and Shane gave you, that's it. Those 2 strikes were the reason that you were gone. It's still Judgment Day. It doesn't matter if you gave yourself the 3rd strike and terminated yourself, because if E2K and Shane never gave you the first 2 strikes, your channel would still be there. So either which way, we had something to do with it, no matter how much you want to flip it, because we're the one who gave you your first 2 strikes, and you fucked up, and you got your own self terminated. So we caused that, because if you didn't have the first 2 strikes, you would have only had 1, and your channel would have still been there. So you need to think about what you say before you say it, because you're looking like a fool with a brand new YouTube boosted with 300 subscribers in under 5 days. You're not like that to get 300 subscribers that fast, but because you have low self-esteem, you gotta go on the YouTube boost site that boss gave you to boost up those little subscribers to make yourself look like some tribal chief, when realistically 2G2D already exposed the fact that you boost all your views, and I exposed that too. So I don't know why you're trying to act like you're something that you're not. And then, guys, you know what's the funny thing? Y'all got him so mad that now he's threatening Disaster and VBI. What did Disaster do to him? All Disaster did was beat Mac.
Not only that, he said not just Disaster, but he's targeting the whole VBI. So what did Bella, John, Hostility, Tech, Blake and Tech don't get along, so what did all the VBI did? I thought it was just Disaster. I'm trying to see why is she targeting all of VBI.
Yeah, it's like you can't beat the Judgment. Like the Judgment Day is mopping the floor with you, and then you want to take on VBI as well. So you want to take on VBI and Judgment Day? You can't even handle us. Now you want to take on a whole nother group too? Oh, you're going for a suicide mission, Wendy.
Yeah, that's a death wish right there.
You're going for, and then you want to go on there and you want to message Shane's mom. She laughed at you and blocked you. She don't take you seriously. And then you want to message, yeah, and then you want to say you're going to call Tribal's grandmother. You're not getting Tribal's grandmother's information.
Blake, you need a therapist, Blake.
Yeah.
Why is you mentioning grown men, mamas and grandmamas, bro?
Like what? Shane's mom doesn't care. Like Shane's mom don't care. She's laughing about the rivalry.
Bro, Shane is a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man. What our parents gonna do? We're not like Beverly, like.
Yeah.
We not, bro. Our folks are not like that, bro. No.
Oh.
Like, you need to stop it, but you have to stop it. We need some help.
But guess what though? Guess who Judgment Day found? And guess who E2K found? E2K found Mr. Hinichko Sr. You know who that is? Your grandfather.
Oh shit.
We found the grandpa.
I honestly laugh at you, Blake, because you want to go around thinking you can message people's family members and all that sorts of stuff, but when I go to, your shit, because, whatever goes around comes around, your ass is over here living the whole farm lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you have people on their knees, doing the cow thing with the udders.
Barnyard.
Like your grandfather literally milks the cow. Like.
You ever seen the show Barnyard, bro?
It took you a whole fucking week to fix a fucking fence, and yet you're supposed to be growing up on a farm? What the fuck happened? What went wrong?
And you know what's so funny? Did you know that when y'all beat Frosty and Wendy for the tag team championships in France at Backlash to become the best and greatest world tag team champions of all time, his grandfather seen y'all beat him? Because
That's right.
yeah,
Imagine.
yeah, Blake's grandfather watched the video because guess why? It's on his Facebook.
I'm gonna make sure I post that match everywhere. And anywhere I can get the opportunity to, meeting any sort of family member, any friend of yours, even if you do have any friends. But I will be posting it everywhere I can get the chance to. Just so everybody can see you be garbage at the game.
And you know what's so funny? You say you're the Roman Reigns of the community. Oh, that's funny because there's a little thing called... Well, Shane did pay homage to me and hit you with the Sister Abigail before he spared you like Roman Reigns and pinned you 1, 2, 3. Babe, you know what? Go ahead and post that video in the chat so KZ could see how y'all took an emphatic victory over Wendy and Frosty. It's just like... And I mean, honestly, let's be honest here. I mean, why would Shane even go back to you after he just pinned you? I mean, at that point, just give Shane the Ulafala at that point. Whatever that shit you bought off eBay, just send it to him at that point. Right? Because it's just basically like you're getting pinned off of your own finisher. It's like, just wrap it up. It's like nothing remains the same forever. Just let the Judgment Day take over the community and everything will be good and gravy. But it's like you're trying to fight, you're trying to pull, you're trying to tug. It's like you can't believe it's happening, but it's gonna happen. So it's just basically like I don't even understand why you keep on going. Oh, there goes the match, you guys, if y'all want to see it. Obviously, is J-Dog still around? Yeah, he comes to every single live stream. He's just probably sleeping right now because I'm streaming so late. We're just in the clubhouse just laughing. And it's like, you know what, Blake, even though, like, because you like to blame me for this plan that happened, even though I had nothing to do with it, I just rolled with them. I did do everything I said I was gonna do, right? So this is KZ's favorite part because you see, the thing is being when KZ says stuff about me in your live streams, you actually take him seriously. When me and KZ go way back to the deal days, trust me, KZ has no issue or beef with me. You're just Delulu, right? See, here's the thing, and I'm gonna brag, right? So you say you like to brag, right? So I'm a brag. You see, Luna brought me back to this community at the end of 23, going into 24, and I did everything that I said I was going to do, right? I did everything that I said I was going to do. Now I'm just leaving you to the scraps at this point for Shane and E2K to eat you alive and the rest of the Judgment Day, and including Disaster as well. And Y-Boss and all of them, they're just eating your ass up to the point you don't even want to type in the community chat anymore. The whole community chat is eating you up because nobody likes you, right? I said, because unlike you, Blake, I'm a woman of my word, or shall I say Wendy, right? I'm a woman of my word, and everything that I set out to do, I did. And before I tell you what I did, because you're fully aware of what I did, I just wanted to say this, because you said in your stream that Shane made some picture of you and your daughter kissing. Nobody in the Judgment Day made that. So you're going to have to find who made that picture because we did not. We don't have time to do that. And you have to remember there's a whole set of people in the community that don't like you. So y'all have to figure out who made that because it wasn't us. But more... There's some picture going around of like Jordan and his daughter kissing, and apparently Wendy is saying how Shane made it. Nobody in the Judgment Day had anything to do with that picture.
Oh Lord, I thought Blake had a child. I was about to say.
Break this down for a moment here. See, when you're a delusional piece of shit like Blake, nothing matters. It can be truthful. It can be the honest truth, under oath. It can be anything. His dumbass will sit right there, and let's say there could be a cup of water on the table. Because I placed it down, he's gonna bitch and say something about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how mental, and that's how weird he is.
It's mental.
It's a fact.
It's mental. It's mental. And you know, the thing is being, Wendy, is that, and I'm glad because, you know, I am glad you respond to the name Wendy now, by the way, because I noticed that when I took a peep into your stream, I didn't stay there for too long because I don't like to hear your gums with no teeth. I know that when I did go in there, Wendy, you answered and responded to the name Wendy. And Luna was the one who made that name popular because, like we said, you're like Wendy Williams, always looking. Yeah, you're always looking for news, gossip, and you can't get it right, Wendy. That's the thing. But I'm glad you know to answer that. So I will say this, right? You know, most importantly, that I'm not really the same girl that I was back in 2017. I'm just completely different, and I've upped my game, and I did everything that I said I was going to do. And yes, Luna was by my side when I did every single bit of it. Like I said, I was going to make Glenn retire. That is exactly what I did. Me and E2K made him retire, and you try to take claim for it, right? There's a lot of things that I said that I was going to do that I did, right? I uploaded Mag. Whether you want to believe the video is real or not, that's up to you. I didn't ask for your approval, right? I beat Zayn in a steel cage match. You know, there's so much things that I did, but you know what was the favorite thing that I did? The favorite thing and the greatest thing that I did is, you see how E2 was your little right-hand man? That's my man now. Ha! 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 So, yeah. Took him because he's mine and you're mad about that. And then guess what? Shane, Tribal, the Judgment Day, and all of them, they backstabbed you and left you. And now we all have one another in the Judgment Day. And nobody needs you. And I have everything. And Shane is never coming back to you. And guess what? When they relinquish those NK Tag Team Championships that they beat you in that match for, me and Luna are going to win them and become the new NK Women's Tag Team Champions. And we have the proof and the evidence by that match and the NK website that Shane and E2K were the last Tag Team Champions. And then me and Luna will continue to beat people's asses in the Divas division like we always do. And then guess what? Me and Luna will go down in history as the only non-NGay members to hold a championship in your busted-ass clan. And then you're never going to forget me and Luna because we're going to be in your history forever.
Just remember, Blake, I took my universal title with me.
Yeah.
Much as you hate and don't want to admit it, it's mine.
Yeah. So, you know, Wendy, GG's. I mean, GG's. You want to talk about, oh, RTA manipulate this, and these are grown men here. They do what they want to do. You just can't accept the fact that they don't like you. They're in a group that's 10 times more popular than yours will ever be in the span of a year. By the way, you did nothing this year other than make over 25 live streams bitching about NK Judgment Day. Even your grandfather laughed at you when you got pinned. That's pathetic. Like you over here, like boy, you over here talking about tribal grandmother. Girl, tribal grandmother's a baddie. She be living her life. I knew that much when I spoke to her.
I love my grandma.
Right. She over there taking dubs, doing what she needs to do as a granddaddy, while your grandfather over on Facebook laughing at you getting pinned 1, 2, 3 by Shane. You are pathetic. You are pathetic. And then you want to sit your behind up there and you want to lie and talk about I ain't beat Mag just because I posted some devil emojis. Do you know what I'm doing on my channel? Do you even know that I'm starting a series called Soul Collectors? Every person that I beat, the devil emoji is going by their tag. So at the ending of the year, I'm going to count all of those up and then try to beat my record for the next WWE game. That's it. I've already shown proof without the devil emoji that was Mag's account. But no, because you just don't want to come to terms that Mag not only lost to Disaster, but lost to me. You want to say, oh, fake video.
Big shout out to XCWS Boss in the chat.
Yeah, so, boss, is there anything you want us to cover about what was said? Do you want us to cover
Boss said he made Blake an LWO because he was unknown until he found him.
Oh, Casey said, which clan are we going to destroy after NK? Oh, we're going for LOD because they talk too much shit in the community chat.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, we're going for LOD. But I'm gonna let the boys go. I'm gonna let the boys go after LOD because me and Luna have some championships to win. So, you know, but you know, and I mean,
yeah, they full of retards. It's gonna be easy.
I mean, Casey, let's be honest here. I'm not lying. People are paying to join the Judgment Day, like physical cash. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm being so for real. Like, I was paid money right in front of Luna on Friday for people to get into the clubhouse. Well, I got some 1 extra Fortnite skin in my locker for me. But that's beside the point. The point is that we're here to stay and we're not going nowhere. Nobody... It's just sad at this point. It's like, it's just really like, this thing happened in December and it's like, people gotta understand, like, in life, you can't always have it your way. This is not Burger King. Right? So it's like, the only people who get it their way are the Judgment Day. Right? And then you want to sit your behind up there and you want to talk about Disaster. You're not going to do anything to Disaster. Right? Because like I said, I'm SML's first diva. Did you really think Disaster wouldn't have got involved? Did you really think he wouldn't have helped out E2K or anybody? Like, come on. And I think that's why you're mad at me, Wendy. Because you know I have that history. And my accomplishments benefit my boyfriend, and his accomplishments benefit me, and we all as a group just benefit one another. So now you're mad at Disaster, but guess what? You're barking up the wrong tree with Disaster, I could tell you that much. You are barking up the wrong tree with him, because if you think that you're just gonna go at Disaster and that nobody else is gonna do anything about it, you are sadly mistaken, little man.
I'm starting to think Blake has the here, bro. I'm starting to think, like, I'm looking at the symptoms of dyslexia. Blake is dyslexic, bro. I can honestly tell. He's not only dyslexic, but I know he was in fucking SPED classes, but he has to be like dyslexic and autistic, bro. Cause I call everybody autistic, but he actually autistic. Like, I'm just looking up the symptoms, bro, like of autism, and it matches Blake. Like, I'm not playing like any.
Like, if you look up the definition of narcissism, like, I was talking to my, like, when I was talking to my boyfriend, we were reading out, like, this narcissism thing, and it's, like, all the things that, like, the narcissism things listed, Blake has done all of it in the list. Like, get people in. You know what's so funny? You want to talk about how people are getting Disaster and VBI involved and things like that. How many people have you got involved that it ain't had nothing to do with? You got so many people involved that ain't had nothing to do with the situation, but you want to sit your behind up there and get mad when other people get involved.
Fuck that tea.
Right? Right? So, eye for an eye. I'm not even gonna say tooth for a tooth, because we all know you don't got any. So I'm gonna just leave it at eye for eye, right? So you can get on all of these streams that you want and babble your mouth, but it's not gonna change a thing. That YouTube that you have is never coming back. The fact that Shane and E2K beat you for your own clan tag team championships, it's never coming back. Like, blab your mouth all you want. Blab your mouth all you want and not being able to accept the truth of the matter of what happened. Blab away. Blab away. We're not upset by anything. Blab away. Blab your mouth. Right? Because there's so much things I could sit here and I could say about you, but guess what? You want to talk. You know what's so funny, Wendy? You never want to post any type of current picture of me, right? Which I post myself in that community chat all the time. You want to post photos that people edit of me, or like old ass photos or whatever the case may be. Listen, no matter what you do or what you try to tell people, I'm still pretty though, so it doesn't matter. And you claim that, oh, RTA, you're not hot, you're not this, you're ugly, this and that. So why I got E2K? Why he left you and stopped fucking with you? Why is that my man now? I'm so ugly, Luna, but I'm dating his former co-leader. That makes a whole lot of sense.
We're talking about ugly, right, guys? So why is this narcissist piece of shit on his Facebook making generated AI images of himself trying to claim some Dragon Ball Z character?
That nigga ain't shit.
No, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. Because he's also tagging his other friend, Alicia, that doesn't even care about his existence, a married woman, I may add. He tried tagging her to that shit to get no form of reply at all.
No.
So, may I ask, who's the one ugly? Who's the one that has no aura? That's you, Blake.
Yeah, he looks like Hitler, bro. Like, yeah, no
And you know what's so funny? Tribal, you know what's so funny? This is one thing I want to say to Wendy. And there's one thing I want to say to Jordan, because like I said, I don't have too much to say about Jordan because I don't really care for him. I let him talk about me as much as he wants. The thing is being, when y'all see a boyfriend, and this is just generally speaking, when y'all see an adult male doing things for his girlfriend, it doesn't mean that they're a slave. It means that they're doing what a boyfriend is supposed to do because they're kind, loving, and sweethearted. But y'all wouldn't know anything about that because not only do y'all have family problems, but y'all have relationship problems as well. Because what I notice is that any dude who y'all see do something nice for a girl, y'all tend to want to throw out the slave card, when in reality, y'all are just shitty people. That's it, who don't know how to treat women. So because there's other men who know how to treat and keep their women, right, y'all want to call them slaves to feel better about the things y'all don't do as men.
They want to call us simps.
And simps and all of that.
Yeah.
Right. So, like I said, Jordan, there are reasons why you had to go to court with your baby mama, right? Because had you were doing what you were supposed to do for your baby mama, you wouldn't be in that predicament. You have relationship troubles and issues when it comes to women. You're like Andrew Tate when it comes to certain things pertaining to women. You just don't get along with women. It's like the way you perceive women and how you think a man should treat a woman, it's just not, it's not giving 2025, it's giving like 1950s, and you weren't even born at that time. You need to get with the times and understand that if you want to keep a woman or have a loving and healthy relationship, you gotta stop thinking that when men do things for their woman, it's slavery and this, that, and the third. It's just very immature on your part. And that's what I have to say to you about that. And Blake, honestly, a woman is not gonna want to stay with a man who ain't got no teeth. Because the thing is being, a smile says it all. And with them, they can't even really read you because you ain't got nothing there. So with that being said, You just need to work on fixing things with your family and stop worrying about other people's families and daddies and this whole rape thing that you be talking about pertaining to saying like, oh, my daddy did this to me, or E2K or tribal or this and that. Stop talking about people's daddies that you know nothing about, because I don't have a bad relationship with my father. I'm spoiled. So it's like, for you to sit up there and say that something happened between me and my dad and you don't even know anything about my family from a can of paint is just real delusional, and you need to seek medical help fast. With that being said, does anybody have any questions in the chat, or does anybody else have anything to say? Boss, do you want us to touch up on anything for you? Because we had the party open for you to join. We had texted you before we started, but we didn't know if you needed anything out there. RTA, remember you had Jen Hawk and the emo guy under your thumb like this. You should be an X-Man. They call Magneto the master of magnetism. Well, you're the master of hypnotism. Casey, shut up. Hi, John. What's up? What's Blake's new channel? I don't even know. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't know. You would have to ask Shane. Yeah, you would have to ask Shane. Nah, he wants to. Casey wants to know what's Blake's new channel. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I can't be a fucking.
Oh, Casey, if you're wondering, man, if you're wondering, like, if, like, someone sends, like, a link into the chat or not, you can literally just type in the same bullshit that he's been putting for the past 10 years. It hasn't changed.
AV is NK CEO Blake Locke, some bullshit like that.
All you gotta do is type in those goofy ass words he likes to call himself, NK, legendary god, Blake Locke. You see it right there with his little views and subscribers and channel.
Yeah.
You'll see it right there.
And John, sorry I haven't streamed Fortnite. I didn't like the Star Wars season, but now that there's a new season, I'll be back to streaming Fortnite next week. I've just been really enjoying WWE and the community and my brothers of the Judgment Day and, you know, my girly Luna and everything. So I've been over on WWE. I know you've seen my matches and stuff. So yeah, I've just been enjoying that and everything like that. And then, so, but yeah. I found it good looks. Yeah. And if you want, once the stream gets done, because, you know, we're just chilling in the Clubhouse yapping, you know, you can go ahead and, I guess you can watch his stream about him crying about us, because that's all he does, Casey. He cries about the NK Judgment Day. He cries and say, I manipulate people and blah, 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 blah. He's just crying because he's not getting his way. But I do hope tonight, Casey, that you take the time out to watch the 2v2 where they lost their championships to Shane and E2K. I hope you do enjoy that match.
Boss is typing in the Clubhouse, by the way.
You said what now?
Boss is typing in the Clubhouse.
What is he saying? What is he saying? Does he want to come in?
No, he was saying if you can see the comments of his.
Hell, Blake can't. And please, that was the most. Yeah, boss, if you want us to say anything or cover anything, let us know so that we can get it covered for you. Oh, babe, can you post it again so that Casey can see it? Because he didn't see it the first time when you had posted the link. Oh, and guys, Luna has a match coming up. It's a very special match. I can't say what it is, but it'll be his first 1v1 representing the Judgment Day. So be on the lookout for that, because when that is released, we're going to be promoting that match. So, yeah. There goes the link right there. He posted the link right there. And Tribal, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you and I, we spoke about the whole situation that was going on between like you and me too and everything like that. And Tribal is just fully aware of how your people are in this community. A lot, mainly you, Blake. And it's just basically like, good try trying to manipulate Tribal because he felt some type of way about the situation between him and E2K. You really like to play on people's emotions when they can't think clearly. But like I told you, he'd come back to his senses, and now you're looking stupid right along with the people who were sitting in that stream with your dumb ass for 6 hours. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, RTA knows me, bro. If you just yapping, especially I don't fuck with you, like Blake, you should have known, bro. You should have known right then when I said I'll be right back. I'm never coming back. You don't hear me saying that with Judgment Day. You don't. Cause when I say I'd be right back to RTA or Shane or Luna or E2K,
He come back.
Yeah, I come back like every time.
He come back. No, but he's too narcissistic. All he does is talk about himself. So when you said be right back, he didn't even notice that you didn't even come back. And even still, I threw a little hint in the community chat where I was like, at the time when you and E2 were like beefing for that short period, I was like laughing my fucking ass off, not Tribal saying be right back and never came back, and you fucking laughed, and he didn't even notice that. He didn't even notice that shit, dude. And it's just like, at the ending of the day, to anybody else who's left with Blake, which is pretty much a group of old men, apart from like Tyler and like Beast. Well, Ty and Tyler, because there's like 2 Tylers. And who's another young person in there? I don't even think there's any other young people in there. Like, apart from... And who? And Mag... Oh, and Mag, Miss Mag. Yeah, Miss Mag. Those...
before I left, Mag was on suicide watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
He's like depressed now. He's never... I don't think he's joining the hostility chat anytime soon.
Oh, I don't think you should.
Yeah.
Because...
So you can finally meet his uncle.
Yeah, I don't think he should. I think he should be a good boy and stay out the community chat. But I mean, apart from that, you know, all you have is like these old ass people in there, and like nobody cares. Like, that is the elderly clan. Like, that's the elderly home. And it's like, you're saying how E2K tried to get Frosty to join up with him. Boss tried to get Chuck to join up with him. Sweetie, Frosty had an ultimatum, and he was coming with us. He actually said he did want to come with us. He just didn't like the way we left, and then he was playing both sides, so that's fine. You can keep him. It's cool. Nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna die.
Frosty got beat by Obi and
KJ, yeah. And as far as Marisol, I don't even know too much about Marisol, but that whole thing where you're saying E2 was trying to recruit Marisol, sweetie, you don't even know what you're talking about, because Marisol was the one who came on his stream and started talking to him first. And it's literally on the live on his channel. You can go back and look. And Marisol started talking to him about you. And she was talking shit about you to my boyfriend, Daddy Dom. So the fact that she is trying to play both sides and now trying to talk shit about us, as you proclaim, is just very weird behavior. And then you turned around and said how we tried to get Jordan. Nobody in Judgment Day wants Jordan. In fact, Jordan tried to kiss Shane ass.
When did people want Jordan? I'm confused.
Right, because... Right.
That was never discussed at all.
Right. What I remember is Jordan getting on his knees in the Kiss My Ass Club for Shane, giving him a video on Wendy where Shane beat Wendy 7-3. So you see that video where Shane beat you 7-3, Wendy? That was given to the Judgment Day by Jordan to try and get into our good graces. So I'm very confused as to how he gave Shane that video to all of a sudden turning on Shane and Boss. He's like schizo or like bipolar or something like that, because I don't know how you go from that to this.
Well, you're right.
Y'all are gonna love this. Y'all are gonna love this. Apparently, according to Boss and Blake's stream, Blake said that he's a good person and that people should build a church to him and pray to him. Like he's some sort of actual god.
Wendy.
That's some narcissistic shit right there.
Wendy. We all in the judgment day know you have low self-esteem. And normally, majority of the time, the narcissistic people are the ones who don't look good at all. Right? You have literally nothing going for you. The only time the judgment day will get into the church and pray is for you to have some teeth or some dentures in your fuck ass mouth. That's the only thing we would ever pray for. Nobody bows to you. It's not going to happen. Okay? So you have to take your L's. And I know it's hard for you to do, but it can be done. Not in life, you can't control everything, and you can't have everything your way. Nobody's perfect, and we all don't get what we want. But in this instance, the judgment day gets what they want. Shane's not going to jail, right? Stop trying to incarcerate and incriminate people. The Federal Bureau of Investigations don't care about your drama on a video game or your background story. They don't care if you started in 09 or 10 and that you got backstabbed and a whole nother group is now for nobody. The FBI is not going to care that E2K and Shane backstabbed you. They're not going to do no time for backstabbing a toothless cunt all the way in New Zealand over on a bloody video game. That's not how life works. Okay?
I don't think Blade know how the law works, bro.
You're
fucking retard.
you're in New Zealand. Stay your ass in New Zealand and stop worrying about laws in the United States of America that you know nothing about. Because the moment that you step on my boyfriend's lawn, that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And
You're getting a 444 Magnum directly in the back of his head.
right.
So please try it, Toothless.
And Miss Marisol, I just have something to say, because I don't really know too much about you, but Blood did show me a picture of you, and it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good in the pretty department for you. However, what I did want to say is that I noticed that Blake leaked a screenshot, by the way, so you be careful what you tell Wendy, because Wendy likes news and gossip, that you don't, or you're trying to like make fun of me and E2K being like the live and the dom of the community, and you're talking about people's genitals and private areas from who got this and who don't got that. Girl, all I'm gonna tell you is if you, because I know that you're a tomboy, that's what they told me. If you were born a female and I'm looking at you and you look like crossbreed, that's a problem. Because if God gave you the genetics to be a woman and you still not looking like one, then something gone wrong, right? So if you ever want to actually see me or what I look like, I will be glad and more than happy to grace you with my pretty. Because guess why? You could talk about what I got, what I don't got this, got that, don't got that. The only time somebody will ever sit there behind up there and try to call me ugly is if they don't like me, right? But I guarantee you this, me and you, it's a blowout, like a dick in the mouth. And that's all I got to say. Because when I step on the scale, I see 140. But by looking at you, you about a good 275, mama. Pushing 300, like Nas size. So please, if I didn't speak to you, don't speak to me. Thank you.
Receive a call.
You said what, Luna?
Oh, and on that note, Marisol, you can't talk about genitalia when your own sister defiled herself on video.
Oh my lord, no.
Yeah, and as Luna said, proceed with caution. And by the way, oh yeah, that's good, babe. Oh, thank you. See, Daddy Dom is so great. By the way, Marisol, girl, just understand. Just understand that the Judgment Day has the picture of what your sister did. And when I seen that picture, I thought Chewbacca was living in between her legs. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm just going to leave it at that. You can grow berries on her shit. Like botanical gardens. So, I'm just going to say, if I didn't talk no shit about you or say anything bad about you, please don't say anything about me. Because it's spade for me. Kettle meets pot. I treat people how they treat me. So I'm going to just let that be known. And in the event, and I'm talking to you directly, because I don't need to do no side shit, because I know you like to block people, because you blocked my boyfriend, because you're playing both sides. The next time I hear that you're talking about me or anyone in the Judgment Day, you will be getting a phone call from one of us in the Judgment Day. That's it. That's all I have to say to you. No pun intended. Because guess why? The reality is, this whole situation, the only person Judgment Day doesn't like is Wendy, aka Blake. I don't know why, and this is the same thing Luna said. We don't know why y'all steady sitting y'all asses up in there getting involved in Wendy's drama that don't got nothing to do with y'all, because it never works out well in the end. It never does. So, does anybody else have anything to say? Shane, do you have anything to say? Because Blake loves saying your name about how you're going to beg him and cry for him and go to his inbox.
Begging, no one's doing shit. Blake, you're a pedophile piece of shit that needs to get some fucking water in the system, you fucking hoe.
Tribal, do you
That's all I have to say on the pedophile.
Tribal, do you have anything else to say about him?
No, I'm done. I'm getting tired of talking.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Luna, do you have any closing statements to say? Because we don't spend 6 hours on Wendy.
Bro, we spent an hour. I remember the time you spent an hour on y'all, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. If you gotta spend an hour on one group, they live rent free in this his head and shit. This shit, I'm so over this Blake shit. Like,
I mean, it's always gonna continue.
You lost that life, bro. You lost that life. You lost to us. You just need to bow down, bro. Just bow down.
He's never.
Make a fucking response stream in the next couple hours.
Yeah, he'll make a response.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, of course, and it's gonna be like 10 hours this time. Baby, do you have anything to say?
In the morning time. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna see this shit. Responding to the Judgment Day. Responding to the Judgment Day. You know he gonna say fucking queers. You know he gonna say that shit.
Right, KZ.
Yeah.
KZ said. KZ said, yeah, Marisol looked like Rolo Tomasi, big ass bucket shit.
Yeah, Marisol got a fucking what's that dude on fucking Federal Godparents' name? The red dude. Is it Crimson or some shit like that? Yeah, that's that bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. So.
Matter of fact, he got a better one. You know Stan from American Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she remind me of, Stan.
Oh, and I just want to be petty. I want to throw a little shot because, you know, when we meet, I know people want to copy me and be the live of the community, and everybody just wants to copy me, but you can't do that. You can't do that because guess what? I have the Judgment Day, I have the Dom, I have the bestie Luna, and I'm pretty though. So I mean, yeah, keep copying me, haters. A middle finger up in the air. KZ said, "Not American Dad." Daddy Dom, do you have anything else to say before we wrap this up into the Clubhouse? Because all we do is have fun in the Clubhouse. We laugh, we own people, we upload them. I mean, we're just living the life. Honest to God, we're not angry at all. So we're telling the community this. All of this is like fun to us, and we just have fun owning the community. But I will say, Blake, after you did take a big fat L to us, just tread lightly when it comes to disaster, because if you can't handle a group that's only been around for almost a year, and a group like VBI has been around for several years, what your toothless ass think you're gonna do? to Disaster, John, Hostility, anybody. Because the last time I checked, when Hostility got into the ring with you, he took a literal toothbrush and was brushing your teeth in that video. But do it at your own risk. That's on you. But if y'all don't have anything else to say, we can be over and out here tonight. Bra and panty match versus Wendy at Luna. Oh no, but what? Luna ain't doing no bra and panties with Wendy.
No, I'm
I don't want to see
Boss, no thank you.
bro. I don't want to play true, bro.
I mean, I might look good in one. That might be the case, but I'm not doing that for no.
Bro, we're gonna see true.
Casey, I'm just gonna tell you this. I will forever be with the Judgment Day and my E2 Sucio Daddy Dom. We don't need Blake. All of us were better than Blake. The whole group, I mean the whole NK Judgment Day group in general is just better than that crap piece of leftover Elder Home Care clan that he has. Honestly. So just enjoy the new era, Casey. It's okay. It'll be fine. You know. You've known me for years. If I say it's okay, it's gonna be okay, right? So it's gonna be okay. So never think we're backed up into a corner, because you know we could always clap back. But with that being said, Elder Home Care Clan, it is. There's nothing but old people in there. There's just like 3 young people. It's Beast, WWE Beast, is Tyler, and Ty, and then Mag. That's it. Those are the only 3 young people left. Oh, and Frosty, because Frosty's like in his early 30s. But I mean, I don't even think he fully wants to be there. He's just there so Blake could shut the fuck up, really, honestly. Because Blake thinks that people agree with him, but a lot of people just don't say nothing because he just never shuts the fuck up. So, yeah. I left a statement in the Clubhouse. Shane, can you read that for me so that we could read that out for him?
The exiled entity stream will be very soon to respond to the toothless coward that runs from me every time I join the chat. This is my message.
Yeah, so Wendy, it looks like you'll be making 2 broadcasts, or you'll just be making 1 big marathon. Because after this one, Boss will be responding to you. So get your can of Coke or whatever you need, put some ice in it, and drink away and respond. But for the love of God, if you're responding to our stream, don't worry, I won't flag you for using my pretty voice in your life. I'm not that desperate. However, I will say, can you just let our voices play and let us say what we have to say before you're stopping and pausing the video every fucking 5 seconds? Because that annoyed the hell out of Tribal too. That's one of the reasons why he left you alive. Because it's like when you react to people's stream, you don't let them finish what the fuck they saying. You're always just like stopping, pausing, stopping. Can you just let the person say what they have to say and then rebuttal with your fucking fairy tale? Anyway.
Yeah, that shit pisses me off anytime, like, he does that, like, it just gives me it hurts my fucking nerves, bro, and that's it, that's it, fuck it, bro, like, if he does it again, bro, I'm just gonna say, oh, Blake, I'll be right back later. He did it again, so I left, never came back.
And Casey has a question for all of y'all, and I know this might make y'all want to make me turn off the stream, which I'm gonna turn it off anyway. But Casey wants to know, when is Naz joining the clan, the Judgment Day? Yeah.
I said for Ethan and Shane, never. Yeah.
Luna,
Never.
you know when Naz is joining?
Miss Rolla is not parking her fat ass in the I think I'm good. No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, so the next time y'all will see me post another WWE video is I have a match coming up, and of course Luna's gonna be with me. So stay tuned for that and more damage and destruction on behalf of the NK Judgment Day and LOD clan. We coming for you, so don't you hide. Cry about it. Well, anyways, thank you guys for enjoying our Clubhouse episode 1. We definitely will be back with episode 2. We didn't intend to make a second stream, but I thought we should make this stream to celebrate our recent victory of his termination. And that is what we did. So the next time you get a live stream from us via the Clubhouse will probably be sometime in the next couple of months because we're VIP, so we show up live once in a blue moon. But I will say for the Fortnite people, you will definitely see me next week. Getting back to the new season because I didn't like Star Wars like that, and y'all will be seeing me and Luna over on Friday Night SmackDown because I have a match. So with that being said, congratulations for ruining Wendy's retirement. Congratulations to the new NK World Tag Team Champion Shane and Daddy Dom, aka Finn Balor and Daddy Dom. And yeah, and welcome back to Tribal in Judgment Day like he never left because all he wanted to do was collect information on Blake. A lot to Sickness, Rebel wherever you are in the world, hello. And boss, we love you, we see you, and Jake, thank you for the gift. However, continue being a good honorary Fatu. We appreciate that. So with that being said, Judgment Day is over and out. We are glad that you guys enjoyed this stream. Let me just check to see if anybody is saying anything else. And then we will wrap it up. Hold on. Casey, do you have anything else to say? Because we're about to leave. Guys, if I disconnect from here, it's only because I'm shutting off the stream and everything that I have connected. I'll just like end up, I'll just, yeah, I'm about to close it. I'm just, making sure everything is wrapped up and that I got everything settled. All right, yeah, everything is good. All right, guys, we're over and out. Thank you for joining us in the Clubhouse today. Don't cry too hard. See y'all guys soon. Bye.